Hello everybody, welcome to my single player world. We're back. So, zombie... This is probably what happened to my my blacksmiths, I'm guessing. Somewhere in here a zombie can spawn. And I'm not sure where. It might be right here, actually. Because that will probably be level 7. It is. So let's just go ahead and put a torch down maybe for now. And that should take care of that. Yeah, it looks plenty bright inside. Okay. I am prepping for the wither stuff. And throwing swords all on the ground. And apparently this right in the middle of the ground. Okay. So I have this old looting sword. Sharpness 4, looting 3. I want to see if I can repair it. I can. It costs 38. Well, let me name it at the same time. It's not going to. So I should probably name it first. But that's going to cost just 28 levels by itself. So let's just not do that, I guess. And yoink. Alright, we're going to use that to get us some string. So that's one thing in my world I don't really have a good thing set up for is string. And actually that's what we're going to do today. So I've been prepping, getting the pistons ready. I think that's about all the pistons we'll need. Some of them do need to be sticky. I'm going to need a bunch of redstone. I did go ahead and fortune up all that redstone, so that's here. And some of it was already used for those pistons, so the rest is going to be for repeaters, although we got a lot of repeaters back from the Enderman farm, so that's actually fantastic. We'll probably use up actually almost all of those, if not all of them. And a few pistons in there, some hoppers we're going to need, which I probably don't have enough of. So I'm pretty much all out of iron now, though, so that's a shame. So I'm going to have to go caving at some point to get more resources. But what we're going to do is actually go revamp the cave spider spawner. Because there's a way I did it once, and I want to try it again, because I like how it turned out. Now over there is all sandstone. I don't really like the sandstone look. So I don't know if we're going to continue it. I might just kind of redo it, or replace it with something else. So let's just take a bunch of building blocks with us. Probably mainly stone. Maybe we can make it more just stone-like instead of sandstone. And I got some potions that I'm bringing. When I went there, I got poisoned, and I get to come back because I forgot my fortune sword, or my looting sword. So I want to make sure I have that when I'm killing them, because we need a total of about 1,500 string, which is what? It's a lot. Each stack is 64 string, so it's about 2 stacks. 128 into 1,500. I'm not doing that on camera. Not happening. I will totally screw that up. Guaranteed. Nighttime. Alright, I'm going to get rid of this wood. So I haven't gone exploring yet, and I think we're going to wait. I did just go explore on Olympus with some of the guys. We streamed it. I did record the footage, so I'm going to ask you guys if you want to see it. It's 3 hours of us just basically walking around. So if you are interested, I could upload the footage in probably like 3 parts, an hour each, or I might try to go through the footage and edit it down. We'll have to see. Alright, so I got a stack of wood. We'll take that. Oh yeah, I planted one of the big spruce trees. I don't know. They're really tall guys. And I harvested some wood that way as well. And harvested some more wood over here for the pistons. But yeah, I planted one of those, or planted a few of them, and used it to harvest it down. But that's about it. Anything else I figure I should probably do all my chatty at the beginning of the episodes. Because I know by the end of the episodes, you may not still be watching. Not to say that, I know sometimes, yeah, viewer retention can be an issue. And you may not stick around till the very end. Okay, we'll bring some glass. We're going to need glass, a lot of glass for the wither farm as well, so I'll have to stockpile on that. I might have to go get all that sand I put down stairs. I think it's still down there. I can't remember if I used it. No, yeah, it's still down there. I'll probably bring all that back up and cook it into glass. Okay, anything else we need? We got wood, we've got that. I kind of need... We're going to have to bring some potions, just in case I get bit again. So we'll bring some regen potions with us. I would set up a beacon there with like regen, but I'd have to take down one of my Oh, shoot. I'd have to take down one of my existing beacons, and I don't really want to do that. Whew. And I want to try something. I was reading on the bug tracker there. Kind of go through there occasionally during the new releases, see what people have put in as bugs. A lot of time they haven't even been confirmed or anything like that. But there's something to do with VSync that can just... I don't know why I did that. It can be a memory hog when it's enabled, I guess. So without it on, it runs normal. Let's see if we can see this. What they did is with this pie chart. So it was the unspecified, I think, that became just massive whenever they had VSync on. So it could be... yeah, it doesn't seem to be any change on my system. It could be a hardware thing, and it might not be present on all. And it doesn't look like it's really doing much, or maybe it slowly like climbs up. I'm not sure. We'll leave it and see if it becomes a problem. I'm going to leave it off for now and see. Okay, so regen. That's probably all I have room for, so we'll do 2, and if I get hit... Oh, we're getting low on water bottles too. Ah! Right, door. If we get low again, I might have to run back for some healing. There we go. But other than that, I don't think much has changed since last episode. I was hoping to get one out actually on Friday, but it just didn't happen. And then that was when we went and did the exploring on Olympus as well. Let's sleep. Why not? So news, yeah. The Wither Skeleton Farm. As I said, we're getting the material ready for that. So that is going to go very soon. And let me know how you want that formatted. I could take you right through the whole process. It would be almost like a tutorial. We'll start at the intersection, where the intersection is, and how to construct it from there. The real challenge, I find, as I've already started kind of building it on Olympus, at least the structure of it, just like the outer casing essentially, is that you want to make sure it all is exactly where it needs to be. Ooh, Minecart's loud. Now, did my settings all reset again? No, they shouldn't. Okay, that was really loud. What are you in? Oops. Are you in blocks? Nope. Are you in... What are you? In ambient? Nope. Are you... player? Yes. Okay. Some of this is kind of... although that's off. Let's put that up to 70. Some of it I don't like putting something really low, because it just becomes very strange sounding. Like, I'm pretty sure I had a skeleton shooting at me, but I couldn't hear him because that sound was down. I could hear the skeleton's, like, crinkle of his bones, but I couldn't hear the actual arrow firing or hitting anything. So I think, like, those two were under different categories. And for whichever one I had off. Oh, put me right in the portal. Why, thank you. So yeah, there was a cave spider when I got here last time, and he bit me. So he's a jerk. But these are on. So the nice thing, everything's kind of already wired up in terms of it's relatively safe. So what I've done in this design, but I don't like it, and I had a really tough time, or I did something really weird. Let's head up here. I have some chests. To get them up, because I kind of dropped them all low, because I have one over there that's kind of down low, and then I have two of these here that you can see. And you can see there's some interference from them, that's why I have that glass there. So some of the efficiency has been cut down just because of that. But I'm pretty sure there's still a whole bunch of chests over here from when I was working. Oh yeah, there's lots of glass already here, ice, cobblestone, a bit of redstone. Treasure! Okay, so let's get rid of something so we can pick up all the stuff we're about to destroy. So all I want to do is get basically lower enough from this top spawner that cave spiders can keep spawning. So we're just going to drop them into water. And also, look, if you notice, this is kind of an older design that I need to do based on the way mobs used to take fall damage. They don't anymore, but they used to if they fell into like one high water. So this is like a giant water catch, so we can get rid of that because that's kind of obsolete. Now with spawners, if I remember correctly, you have to bring them down below, basically 4 blocks below the spawner. Once they clear this line, like once they're below this, the spawner will keep spawning mobs. So if you, for instance, had a floor here or something, and just let these guys spawn, it would collect up to, I think 6 is the default or the maximum, and then that's it. But if you get the mobs outside of that area, it'll keep spawning. So just in case it takes longer than however long the cycle is of the spawner to cycle again, spawn mobs, we're going to make sure the spiders are below here when we're processing them. So I'm going to make the floor right here, I think, or let's see. Let's actually leave this side, because what I'm thinking of doing first is get rid of this. If you want to know how it was working, it was like this weird little step-up thing. You hit the button, and it would fire all these pistons sequentially, and the spiders would come this way. So it's very like complicated, but not in a good way, if you know. It's like trying to just hack and slash this thing together to try to make it work, and it's never worked all that well. So I think it's time to just say no and start again. And it would be nice to find maybe something better than a triple, but a triple's not bad. Oops. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tear all this out, and then I'll tell you my plan. Okay, with that out of the way, we can make room for the new design, hopefully. So what I'm going to do is use the spider's tracking ability, and I'll probably have to turn this off. This should be bright enough. I'm pretty sure the lights keep that thing off. So yeah, I'll probably have the water just going straight this way, like that, actually. So I'll probably just add another water source over here into the corner, and then just bring them as far as the water will take it, and then from there we're going to make them just go up. From here they should be close enough that they're going to track us for sure. I think they would be anyway, but just in case the far corner isn't close enough, we'll do that. Oh, I even have a bucket. Look at that. Who knew? I didn't. Yoink. Okay. Really? Okay, there it goes. So let's take some stairs, because we want to get these guys kind of up as quickly as possible, so that we can get them kind of more on par with them. Now the only thing I gotta remember is where I can stand, actually. Let's just get rid of these two. So I don't know if it's because of the sandstone. I'm not a huge fan of sandstone, or maybe I just can't build with it very well. But I kind of lost. I had a vision for this area, and it just never happened. Mainly, it might have been because the spawner itself worked so poorly that I had no desire of putting up something that didn't work. But what we got to be careful of, we want to make sure we're in range of the spawners. Of course, I can't really see that one. But the sweet spot was somewhere around here. Now, the only issue with it is there's an error with how the spawners work. Like visually, like when you see the thing flashing, right? I guess there's a point where it's registered either at your feet or no. I think the flashing's registered at your head level, but the proximity to the spawner is actually calculated from your feet. So there's a point where you could see the spawner flaring up like that, but maybe your feet are actually outside the range, so it's still not going to spawn any mobs. So it looks like I can go. I might have to expose this guy. I don't remember if there's redstone here. Nope. Okay, good. I might need to open this up just so I can see. Oh, shoot. That is definitely... Oh. There we go. Don't want those guys spawning. So there's a bit of redstone, but I'm going to basically open up this face so I can see the spawner, and then we'll see where exactly, how low we can get, I guess, is the key, or how high, but I think low might be better. So if I get rid of all of these, I should be able to, I think, see both spawners, maybe? Oh, yeah, I don't have regen. I opted out of ender pearling and instead jumped to take some fall damage. Brilliant! Okay, my inventory is filling up really quickly. Okay, so there, that guy's activated, but we can see the guy down there is not. So it's the top one that we're gonna be in range of. So right there, I think he's activated, but I don't think he's gonna spawn. I could be wrong. So we're gonna go up one more just to be sure. And then I gotta make sure that this guy's still being activated. So let's get rid of some blocks. And we'll wait till I'm almost dead before I take a regen. Okay, so up. And we'll go up one more. Okay, so he's still flaring. Even if I move over here, he's still flaring. It's not till I get outside of this block, but it might be that I'm too high right now as well. I'm not sure. No, this should work out okay. Yeah, okay, so this is our kind of goal, I guess. And we can't really go any lower, can we? And we can't go too much further this way. Okay, he's deactivated. So right around these blocks is going to be our sweet spot. So that's actually pretty high up. Let's see what we can do, though. We're going to stair step up and just bring these guys as close as we can using their tracking. Now they're going to hug this wall. As soon as they see us, they're just going to kind of hug this wall and come up, which is okay, I think. Maybe I'll do this a little better. Okay, so if they're up here, that's not bad. That's probably about right, actually. Because next is going to be another stair, I think. So if we do that, let's see here. Stair, stair. Get rid of you. Okay, so stair, stair, and they come here. Now I think what I'm going to actually do is separate them. Because I think it's going to be difficult to trap them this way. Maybe not, because it's going to indent. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll use this indentation. So they're going to climb this wall. That's going to be, I might as well build right here. So they'll hug this wall most likely, climbing up towards me, and then as soon as they get up here, they'll come into this area. And this is where we're going to trap them. So we'll make a little cubby, and how about this guy? He still has a bit as well. So we can use that. I think that'll work for what I'm thinking. And you'll see exactly how I'm thinking soon. So from here we can actually just go straight across. We don't need to worry about going all the way down like I did before. We can just bring them straight over and have a landing right here, and they'll just fall. We'll have some water again for them to fall in so they don't take any fall damage. And then they will just track their way over to us. So let me go ahead and put this guy in. I'll probably tear out the bottom part here with the water and throw some more water up here with some streams moving to this side. Okay, I think we're ready for a little test to see how this goes. There's more to do, but for now, I ran and grabbed some black... Wow, I can't speak. It's really early in the morning. Some black stained clay, which I think is my favorite. I think I like it better than regular glass, just because of the transparent... It looks clear. When you look at regular glass, you see the white, and then you kind of see what's behind it. I feel when you look at this, you see what's behind it, but then you also see this. So the texture on the glass is kind of second nature. Like this almost looks completely transparent to me. Obviously it's not quite, but yeah. So anyway, that's my favorite stained clay, I think. And I'll probably end up just substituting whenever I'm going to use normal glass. I'll probably just use black instead. So let's try, maybe we'll just try one side at a time. I do have a torch there. So we're going to see him just kind of climb up. So I think the idea was to just stand here. And eventually I'm going to have a piston that's going to help me get him all the way up. Why is he stuck? You're not supposed to get stuck. Eventually they'll kind of push each other is the goal. But they should end up here. And then as soon as they get above that step, they actually get locked, like kind of stuck. So as soon as there's another one coming, it should help. I have a torch down there, which is going to slow things down. But we might still get the odd spawn. And him, I don't know why he's not moving. Let's try shutting this guy off too, and maybe we can get some more spawns happening. Let's make sure I didn't leave like something open and they're gonna crawl out and kill me. So yeah, I gotta double check that I'm in a good spot. Is that the top spawner? No, that's the bottom spawner. So I'm activating that one, and then I can't see if I'm activating him. Maybe I'm not. But so far, nothing has happened. But the idea is you'll stand here, they'll kind of come, and most of them will push themselves up. And then I'm going to have a piston right below him that will extend as well to kind of lock them in place. And there's just a half gap space under this glass, so there's slabs under there. So, oh, it looks like I haven't given them enough room to maybe make it up. He looks like he's trapped. Oh, maybe not. I guess you could also just stand here until you're ready to harvest and then bring them all over. But there you go. The nice thing about this is, like, it looks really scary, but they can't bite you. Oh god. But I think they can glitch out. So I might, like, close that one in. Oh god. I'm not sure. Especially when I fire the piston. And these guys do have the potential to kill me. Oh yeah, they can hit you if you get too close that way. Okay, that's good to know. Did he hit me again? No. Okay, so as long as we're about a block and a half. So we'll make sure this floor is probably going to be flush anyway. Or in fact, it might end up being like this. So that there shouldn't really be a way for them to get out. And how are we doing? We got some guys getting stuck there. I might open that up a little bit more. Or bring them down a bit and then over. So it's more like these guys, because they're not getting stuck down there. But these guys kind of drop. And then they have to squeeze under that half slab. Oh, and we got one guy that made it up. Oh, no, he fell back down. Otherwise, it's kind of working. Alright, I'm going to do some testing. I'll let him... no, I should kill him off and install the piston. So I will do that. Let me get a poison or two. It'll probably take more than one. We'll just throw it there. And I don't have a crusher system either. Oh, right. Maybe I'll just loot them. For a crusher, what do we want to do? I think I'm going to install a piston on the side here that's going to slide over and crush them. So there'll be a piston that comes up, and then there'll be a piston that goes to the side, and then we'll see about item management. We might set it up to pick it all up with hoppers, but the amount of stuff that's going to drop like instantly upon killing them probably is going to be more than will fit in a hopper. So there's some problems. They're getting kind of hung up there. So I might have to try to address that. Alternatively, what I might do is set up the collection in the middle. Maybe we'll just do that. And we'll have them collecting on both sides. And then you can kill them off. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to revise this, kill off what I got, and bring you back. Alright, test number 2 coming on up. We've got a center point here this time. I think this will actually work a lot better. So now they'll all just fall, collect over here. Hopefully they'll path around. I think they'll get pushed, but we'll see. We'll cover that up. And we should be safe, so let's go ahead and fall all the way down to the bottom, just as we planned. Nope, nope, nope. And if this works, I'll probably be more motivated to come back here and pretty it up. Right now it's just patched together. But anyway, turn you off, turn you off. Oh, right, that one I have hardwired on. Which actually I can get rid of that and just put a block back, I think, because I restored the redstone. Okay, so we got 2 there, 1 there. We'll have to wait a little while for it to get fully stocked up. Alright. So you can see they're kind of like stuck in there. Although I think this way they could come out. If I had another lip, if I keep that stair going around, I think they would be completely stuck for the most part. It looks like a few haven't gotten stuck there, but I also went up there and I closed that in because I had glass all the way around and it was letting some light in. And I know Xumavoid just did that nice test showing that light levels do in fact affect spawners. So that was cool. Kind of always figured it did, but I didn't. It's nice to actually see some proof. And yeah, I had a lot of light leaking in from the torches I noticed, so it looks a lot more dark, a lot darker in there now. Anyway, I don't have a crusher installed, but we got about 107. I think this works quite well. So all you got to do is stand around here. And really all you got to do is stay in this area, and then as long as you kind of stand over here when you want to collect them. So I might set up something else around here. Maybe something for me to do while I let these guys collect. So maybe fishing or something like that. Although I might need to make like a giant hole to the sky. And maybe that might be a neat look for this. Would just be a giant hole going all the way up. Moonlight down and everything. Anyway, I'm going to try killing them off with potions. I've got 3 of them here. Don't know if that's going to be enough. Should we try the looting cheat? I hate to do it, but let's do it. Oh, some died. Be much better once I have a crusher installed, which I'll do probably next. Oh yeah. Brilliant. Okay, so the XP gets stuck down there. That's kind of cool, actually. We could actually use that as a control method of how much XP you get. So when this thing is operational, we're going to have the pistons down below. Ah, screw it. I'll just do it, and I'll bring it back. It's magical. Woo! Woo! Oh, there it really is. I managed to get this one just by standing here, so it might be a directional thing you can creep through, but only on one side? I'm not sure. Give me all your XPs. Ooh, and all of our string. I can't see. We are ready for another test. So I'm going to go ahead and put those slabs back on. That'll be important. And I think we'll leave that one off. Oops. Yeah, you just place it right there. So what I've done is I installed a couple buttons, or there's 4 buttons here. They're not actually hooked up, all of them, and I'm not sure if they're going to stay in that location. I'm trying to think what I want this thing to look like by the end of it. And I think I will just rip all this out. I'll take out that lamp and maybe relocate it somewhere else. And have this just open so you can see the spawners. And there, maybe we'll expose the spawner as well so you can see it. And then I'll add the lighting into the walls instead of the ceiling. I've got one button here that's for a crusher. So the pistons come up and then they come together. So these 2 blocks are the crushers. I haven't set up the timing, however. So I have no idea if it's too long or too short. It kind of seems too long to me at the moment. So after the crusher is done, these 2 pistons that extended up, so they kind of lock the spiders in that location. So they go up and they stay up. They're on a kind of an RS NOR latch, and this button here is the reset. So when you're done killing them, harvesting them, I also hooked up this guy to this button, so you can pick up the drops. And he's just on a button right now, but I might put him on a switch. In fact, we'll probably put him on a switch for now. And then we can collect the drops safely, theoretically. And then when we're ready for the next harvest, we just... Oops, no, I hit the crusher again. Whoops. Once the crusher is done... Actually, I'm going to go take some items out. How many did I put in there? Okay, here's the wiring. It's very messy. It was basically done to try to get everything where it needs to be. And the problem is the pistons are really close to each other. So, like, we got pistons there, there, and then 4 more here. And then there's pistons above here as well. Right next to that block, I think. Or maybe is it right above it? I think it's right next to it. So it's just trying to get... isolating all the circuits. So basically this is one circuit which does the pistons that trap the spiders in. That one's the one that's just on a button, and he's controlled over here. So those torches are powering those pistons, and the power comes from here and goes up. The wiring back here is pretty awful too. I've used a piston to help bring some wiring down, and I used some vertical wiring as well. So it's just a big mess, really. The heart of it is the Hopatama, and currently I have 17 in there. I'm going to try... We're using the full cycle, so the crusher doesn't turn off till these cobblestone leave this hopper and then all come back to it. And that just takes the signal out of this repeater anytime that this guy pulses. So once we release him, who's being locked by this torch, he'll retract. The timer will go 1 cycle through. It'll power this, which powers the crusher. And then it also goes through this RS NOR latch here. And that powers the lock, the floor lock. And then to toggle that RS NOR latch back, that's what comes from the button up top. So that's about as, I think, in depth as I'll get with that, just because it is pretty messy. and it was basically just trying to get it all to fit. And eventually I think this other button will be for the lighting, but for now I'll just use these manual ones that I threw in. Okay, I need to hit the reset. I think I'm going to make it so I can't accidentally kill myself. I'm going to make it so these pistons will not come down until maybe after the crusher has gone through a cycle. So there, I guess there's still a chance I could release it early. I don't know if there's a way I could do it completely idiot-proof, but I don't want to accidentally hit this guy, I guess, and fall down there, and I'm pretty much dead. I'm going to let these guys collect again, and we'll test this out. Or no, let's just test it with what we got, because we got to test the crusher out. So let's do that. Okay, so too long. I counted... Oh my god! We got a problem! They glitched through when the piston goes. That's not good. So is he getting out right there? Let's eat or drink. Wow. Okay, problem. I don't know if there's any more loose. So where did they go? How did they glitch out? There's not really any air blocks, I would have thought. There's these pistons. I don't remember where they're getting powered from. Okay, but anyway, crusher was too long, and I'll have to figure out why they're getting out. Ah, he got me. I still got regen? Yeah, plenty of regen. Where? Hold still, please. I'm trying to kill you. You're not making it easy. Okay, see, they're right there. Yeah, I think they're glitching through this guy. Are you still biting me? No. So I might have to revise my wiring and make sure there's blocks all around the pistons or something so that they won't glitch through. Okay, I know there's one more. Can you please come out before I run out of regen? Okay, one problem is there's just this hole there. So that's not helping anything. So they could actually just kind of crawl out of there, and I'm wondering if I did the same thing here. Oh god, they're not happy. I didn't do it there, but I think they're glitching out through here. So we should actually be able to block most of these in. So let's do that. That might help with it. Okay, let's do another batch. I forgot to turn this off, so there's plenty there. Hopefully they don't glitch through again, but who knows? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, it's close though. Looks like they just died. Now let's go see if we're gonna get attacked. No, I think we're okay this time. Right, let's take that down to 7 items, maybe? We'll give that another go. Just hit that reset, should do it. Should drop the gate. Okay, we got him in again. And crush. Now the ones that are dying, I think, are ones that probably got crushed before. So let me see if I can get a whole whack of them in here. That's just a terrifying sight. Okay, we have not very many. 58-ish, looks like. So those guys are all kind of trapped up there, you can see. They're doing the yo-yo dance. Oh, there's the problem. Those piston floor. Didn't really think about that. So I think they can get stuck under there, maybe? I'd have to revise my idea of having this lower down to collect the drops. But anyway, let's go ahead and kill these guys. There's also the problem with the string staying down there. But anyway, let's go ahead and see. Hopefully this doesn't all kill them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And they're one hit. Nice. So now we should be able to do that. And I'm going to cheat with the looting sword. Ah, peace and quiet. Yeah, killed all of them. Every single one of them. Brilliant. Okay, so now we can go like that. And hopefully get all the drops, which I don't think we will. So that is something I will have to try to fix, I think. Unless that was just from before. That might have been. I don't see any other string. So that might have been a drop from before. So maybe all the drops did get collected. We only got 2 stacks. That's okay. Alright, I'm going to leave that here. And we're going to do one last thing before I call it an end of an episode. Okay, if you remember when we went and kind of mapped, or I kind of generated a bunch of terrain to try to get rid of the chunks that hadn't... Oh, goodbye, Anvil. That hadn't been explored yet, so that we didn't get some weird goofy things. But we left one purposefully out there, so I want to go take a look and see what we got. Let's put the string away. That's what I got for string so far. We need about 25 stacks of it though, so a little ways to go. But yeah, let's go grab a horse, hit the hay, and go see what we got. Yeah. Hello, sir. How are you? Welcome to my village. No! You jerk. You're not welcome to my village at all. I hate you. Where's Ash? Need Ash. Housewares. Okay, sprint apparently works on horses now. I don't know if it... Does it affect it? Or is it just field of view? Or can you? Oh, maybe you can't. I thought you could. Oh, I am. Okay. Interesting. So we will finish off the episode riding this way. Can't remember how far it is. Might be a little ways. Maybe I should take a cut. Alright, we're back. Good thing I cut because it is quite far and I went to the wrong location first. But it should be over here and it's right next to a village. I was just looking on that overview map I generated. Because I generated one after I did the Explorer. Oh, it looks like it's a desert. Oh, that's kind of boring. Yeah, we got a little bit of a desert just kind of plucked in here. So, kind of interesting though. Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping we could maybe squeeze in a really nice new biome. Nice and close. So this is kind of cool. It's like half the village spawned before, and then the rest of it spawned in the desert. Interesting. Okay, there is actually another one. Another little void spot. This isn't actually too bad. You could even fairly easily just taper this out around the edges to make it look a little bit better. And it wouldn't even be an eyesore. But if we head directly northeast of here... Ooh, iron. I need iron. We should see another tinier strip. I think this one's just like one chunk wide. And... Is that it? I can't tell. Yeah, it's like one chunk wide and a few chunks long. This doesn't really look out of place. And I don't see trees. What is this? Still plains. Now we're in a forest. Which way did I head? Maybe I headed the wrong way. Which, you know, I probably did. No, east, northeast. Okay, let me see if I can find this new one. Because I'm kind of lost. We are at a forest now. I don't see that on the map. Oh, I do. Okay, we're back. It should be over here. It's probably that other desert strip, actually, now that I think of it. It's close enough to that other area that it's probably all in the same biome. Yeah, okay. There it is. So that looks even a little bit goofier. Could come out here to harvest some sand, I suppose. As it's, yeah. Wouldn't matter if we tore this all down. Well, no temple or anything like that, but we got some weird deserts. But no new biome. Whoa, what was that? That was not talking properly at all. No new biomes. Oh, no, we did. We got a little piece of savanna. Yes. Oh, I love this wood. I didn't say that. Give me. I will harvest you. Okay, well, we got one of the new tree types. That's actually really cool. just in time for nightfall to kill me. So what I'm going to do, I might as well chop these few down and collect the saplings. And yeah, that's cool. I want to see what this new log. I haven't tested any like new building with it, but maybe we can do that. Figure out which blocks look good with it. Because it's got a nice kind of silvery look. Unfortunately, we can't really see it because it's now nighttime. Oh, that's good. I almost did not even bother looking at the other edge of this. It almost looks like corduroys, actually. Yeah, I don't think people wear corduroys anymore, do they? I mean, I never wear corduroys. Yeah, no, I never. Who would do such a thing? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to wait around, make sure I get as many saplings as I can. I think they have a good return rate, but not positive. But that will end today's episode, so I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Oh, still a piece of log there. Gotta get that. Here's your brown.